Oh, thank you all for tuning in another edition of Outside the Shop with me, your host, Daryl D. Lane, as always, where I get to talk about everything that I normally don't get the chance to talk about on regular sports podcast, barbershop sports talk, which you guys can all find on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iRadio, SoundCloud, Pandora, whichever podcasting ever platform you may be listening to me via. Gonna have a great show for you guys today. Top 40 quarterbacks in the NFL, QB1 and QB2, the end of a long multi-week, multi-month process. And let's start off with QB number 2, Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. Once in a lifetime arm talent. Josh Allen has the strongest arm in the NFL. Maybe the most physically gifted quarterback in the NFL when you look at his arm strength and his size. In terms of arm strength purposes, he has a stronger arm than Mahomes and Herbert, Rodgers, all these other guys by at least 10, 15 yards. Like, it's not even close. Nobody can throw it as far as Josh can. It's really absolutely special in terms of being a running quarterback. Top 2 running quarterback in the NFL. It's either him or Jalen Hurts for number 2. Gets to the edge of a defense relatively quickly, a lot quicker than you think as well. Very good in terms of being a rushing quarterback in the red zone, running over guys, can run through contact at the second level, has a decent little bit of make you miss speed. And also, he does a good job of riding the offensive lineman, kind of like a running back, a little Lamar Jackson-esque. A little bit. He does that very well. Quick release, the ball flies out of his hands, can play in any weather, any circumstance, and the ball comes out the exact same thing. There's no quarterback I'd rather have in 90 miles wins than Josh freaking Allen. Then you look at some of the other stuff he does that's special. Throwing when bodies are around him in the pocket, it doesn't matter. He can shrug off defensive linemen, shrug off linebackers, and still make beautiful throws down the field. Aggressive when it comes to pushing the football down the field. When it comes to scrambling and breaking the pocket, he's looking for Stephon Diggs. He's looking for Gabriel Davis. It is bombs away, and it's like, oh my God, look out. Great at making all those crossbody sidearm throws, can throw off platform, can throw off of 1 foot, can throw off foot as 2 guys are tackling him down to the ground, 20-yard spiral. Like, it's insane. There is no throw this guy cannot make. Josh Allen is absolutely special, has a very good pump fake in terms of keeping people in the secondary off balance. Like I said, in terms of the running, the acceleration, pretty good hips, making miss ability. Like, there's nothing Josh can't do. And in 4th down, 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you can QB sneak him. You can QB run him, QB power, read option. There's a lot of diversity there, and that's why he's entrenched at number 2. And you could make an argument for number 1. People aren't as good of a runner as he is. Only it's Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson who are on his level. After that, nobody else can see him. Josh Allen could legitimately rush for 800 yards in a season. You can tailor your running game around him and what he can do. And then the throwing, it's really great. He's a threat from every single area from the field, whether it's inside the pocket, outside the pocket, whether people are around him, whether people aren't around him. Really, the only weaknesses I think he has is sometimes he can lose accuracy at certain points in the game, right? I don't think he has the best anticipation in the world. I don't think he's the absolute best or the most perfect guy in the world when it comes to throwing it to a receiver in stride for yards after a catch consistently over and over again. Like maybe a Rodgers or a Burrow or somebody a little bit more precise in that aspect of the passing game. But besides that, I mean, there's nothing Josh Allen cannot do. He is a superhero, and he is a man and special quarterback, once-in-a-lifetime talent. And then you get to number 1, Patrick freaking Mahomes. Mahomes is the cheat code to that video game that you can never beat. He's the Cliff Notes, the test that and that book that you had to do for summer that you didn't read. He has an answer for every problem. He is the solution to all your ails. He is the Jesus in this Bible. Like, that is everything Patrick Mahomes is. Absolutely special. The clutchest quarterback in the game, the best arm talent in the game. And there is nobody that you should fear more on a last-second drive than Patrick Mahomes. Nobody. He can make any throw from any platform. His arm angles are insane. The different release points he has from all different areas, whether his body's being contorted this way, sideways, falling down. It is absolutely insane, and it's amazing, and it's really special to watch. He is magic on a football field. That's quite simply what Patrick Mahomes is. He is magic on a football field. The arm strength is top 3 easy. It's Mahomes, it's Herbert, it's Allen. Those have the strongest arms in the NFL. He is so great at consistently throwing accurately in stride to receivers for yak, which is a big reason why he's ahead of Josh Allen as a passer while being off platform, right? It's always in stride. The release is the same every freaking time. He is so confident as well. Like, he's a master in chaos, and he's the best scrambler in the NFL. He's the best scrambler ever. His ability to make throws. Once he breaks contain, he's outside the pocket. It's second to none. And then within the pocket, he can slide, he can move. He has fantastic pocket feet. Continues to pump fake, try to get defenders to keep guessing right in the secondary, and then he strikes. Right, there is no situation that Mahomes can't excel. And I also think when people call him a backyard style of football, he goes through his reads and he can play discipline in the pocket. We saw him do that when the Kansas City started to get it together during the season when they had those struggles and they started gearing up towards the playoffs. The only weakness Patrick Mahomes has in his game is his arrogance, right? It's when he's in the AFC Championship game against the Bengals. He throws it to Tyreek Hill on the wide receiver screen or whatever to try to go up even more against the Cincinnati Bengals instead of just, say, you know what? Let me take a sack. Let's just get a field goal and let's get out of here. Or let's just get off the field. That's the only thing. It's his arrogance. It's the fact that he pushes so much for the explosive play. That's his only weakness. Other than that, accurate, supremely accurate in all three areas of the field. Like I said, inch drive, anticipation, yak every single time, off both feet, falling up, jumping up. It does not matter. I've never seen a quarterback so extremely accurate down the field and on the move as Patrick Mahomes. Absolutely special, smooth passer, never loses control of the football, puts the right amount of heat and ball control in all of his passes every single time based off the throw that he has to make. It's astonishing. And there's not much more I can say about Mahomes. This is his world, and we're all just living it. It's Patty Mahomes' world, and we're all just living with it. But Mahomes and Josh Allen are the class of the NFL. The Bills and the Chiefs are the class of the NFL in terms of teams, the class of the NFL in terms of quarterbacks. This is Brady and Manning 2.0. Both these guys are special, once-in-a-lifetime quarterbacks. And these are two of the 7 most physically talented quarterbacks in the NFL. I'll say this right now. John Elway, Dan Marino, Mahomes, Allen. You can probably throw Michael Vick in there. But there's not 7, 8 dudes more talented as quarterbacks, physically talented with the stuff they can do on a football field. Aaron Rodgers would be in there, and Brett Favre would be in there, of course, than Mahomes and Allen. Absolutely special. And that's all we have for the last edition of Outside the Shop, Top 40 QBs in the NFL series. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless.